Okay, hey, thanks for checking out the podcast. We're about to go live on Facebook Monday night, 6 p.m. in the West, 9 p.m. in the East. And I want to thank you very much for listening to the podcast. You are very, very important to me, and I really appreciate it. And if you had a minute, and if you would please make sure you subscribe to the podcast, or make sure you send a little comment on iTunes or wherever you found the podcast. It really, really, really makes a difference. And they're making some changes to the podcasting analytics. And so your comments mean even more now than they ever have. So if you would please make a comment and make sure you subscribe and share this with your friends, I would really, really, really appreciate it. All right, let's get on with the show. Here we go. Well, hello there in Facebook and podcast land. I hate when people say that. Anyway, hi, I'm Rusty Humphries, and this is the Rusty Humphries Rebellion for this Monday, and we're going to get started in just a couple of moments. I want to give some people a chance to join us. We're going to talk about football, and if anybody really cares about it anymore, I know I sure don't. We're going to get into that. Also, the big wiener is in big trouble. We'll get into that. Robin Williams about the flag, and more of your comments about this whole football thing, all coming up in just a couple of moments here on the Rusty Humphries Rebellion. Let's start the official show opener. Here we go.
Yeah, we don't want to do anything to scare your children. That's the last thing we want to do. That's a direct order. Do it now.
He's been put down, ripped off, cut open. Now, he's unleashed. Unleashed. The American insurgency starts now. This is Rusty Humphries Rebellion Radio.
Well, hello, my brother from another mother. How are you? My sister from another mister. Hello, welcome. My name is Rusty Humphries, and guess what? This is the Rusty Humphries Rebellion. We are powered by our good friends at Right Wing News, and we love them. Yes, we do. I love them so much, I'm going to put their little logo up right now just so you know that we love our pals at Right Wing News. Love, love, love them. We are brought to you tonight by our good friends at DerMend. DerMend Seasoned Citizen Creams. They are, this one is the DerMend Moisturizing Anti-Itch Lotion. It is specially formulated for itchy, mature skin with moisturizers and skin conditioning agents and Pramoxetine HCI, which relieves itch and irritation. You can find them at DerMend.com or go to your nearest Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, any place that they've got great products, and you just apply this to your skin. And I'm telling you, if you're a seasoned citizen, you're going to be glad that you did. DerMend, mature skin solutions. All right, let's check in with you and see who you are. I love it when you check in. I love seeing who's there. Let's see. Bob has already started off with a big old comment, so let's see what he has to say. Today at work, I decided to do the opposite, but yet the same as those childish NFL players. We have 3 flagpoles out front, none of which has had a flag flying on it for quite a while. I approached our maintenance manager and facility manager and requested they raise our American flag. The maintenance man said, well, I have to ask about that before. And they said, no, because it's too windy and that flag gets torn up. I said, no. That's BS reason. I want to at least have our American flag flying so you can find me outside one knee protesting. You can start your own blanket machines. And they know I'll do it too, he says. Thanks to our facility manager, Mike Combs, all 3 flags are flying high today and in future days. American, Iowa, and company flags. I forgot to take photos. I don't carry my phone at work. I work! Tomorrow I'll bring photos. Bob, good for you. Nice job. Everybody, let's give Bob some thumbs ups. Give Bob some thumbs ups if you would, please. See, that's what I like. A guy going out there and standing up for what he believes in and letting people know what's what. Talking about football, are you done? I'm done with the NFL. I think NFL means no fans left. Just, I've been done with them for a long time, to be honest. But I'm just curious if this is what did it for you. I'll be honest, when I was really done, it was when, and it's been a while now, when they would not let my friend Rush Limbaugh buy into a football team. Oh, no, we don't think Rush Limbaugh should have anything to do with football teams. Do you know how many celebrities have pieces of football teams? And Rush isn't good enough? So that told me that our kind, conservative, freedom-loving, flag-loving, God bless American, Chick-fil-A eating Americans, we're not good enough for the NFL. That's all I knew to hear. And it appears I've been right. Chris says he's been done with it for a long time. Sean says, Cowboys kneel before the anthem. Is that right? See, I didn't even see it. I've heard something happened right before I went on. And, the game's taking place about, 15, 20 minutes from where I live right now. And I really have very little interest in the game at all anymore. And I used to be a sports reporter. I started off as a sports reporter. Ron's done. Ken's done. David's done. Jim says, we'll watch the NFL for the entire season. Why, Jim? I'm just curious. I'm not going to pick on you. It's your choice. I'm just curious why you would continue to watch a franchise that hates America. But you tell me. Kevin, Bobby, done. Terry's done. Diane's boycotting. Scott says they all took a knee before the anthem and then stood for the anthem. Even JJ kneeled. Jerry Jones. If Jerry Jones did it, I want to know why. What is the pressure Jerry Jones got and from who? And by the way, isn't this fascinating? How much of this crap is going on when Obama's not in office? What's Obama doing? Where's all that money he got from George Soros going? He's a community organizer? Things that make me go, Now, I do not have Barack Obama derangement syndrome like the left has on Trump or Bush, but something stinks when it comes to Obama. Something stinks. Something stinked from before he got in office. Something stank the entire time he's in office, and something stinks now. That's what I think. You tell me what you think. Tabby says, I say show respect for our military in the anthem. Schroeder is not watching the NFL. Ricky burning my Baltimore jersey tomorrow. Cynthia is done. Michael says, I wish people cared about God like they do with this nonsense. I do. Ed says, no more NFL for me. Mike says, refusing to stand for the national anthem shows disrespect for the flag and members of the armed forces. Jesse's done. Rick's done. Bonnie says, look in the NFL rule book. I know what you're talking about, but I don't remember, to be honest. So if you want to remind me of that, go ahead. Here's what got all the NFL guys even more in a huff. President Trump speaking on Saturday, and, he's a big, bad man. Oh, Trump is so mean. We just got to hate our country because we don't like something that Donald Trump had to say.
Wouldn't you love to see one of these NFL owners, when somebody disrespects our flag, to say, get that son of a bitch off the field right now, out, he's fired.
Love it.
He's fired! Some owner's going to do that.
All right, well, I wish that owner was Jerry Jones. Again, very, very surprised that wasn't him. Oh, the clip stopped. Let's see if I can get it going again. Sorry, I thought there was more to that. Yeah, I see. It just stopped. See if I can re-get it going. Huh. Okay. Let's see here. Red says, is this really happening? I only watch teams that honor our country. Never liked him to do with it. It's Robert, it's still the NFL, but the N, blah, blah, blah. Cowboys and Jerry Jones take a knee. Liar. Brenda says, this isn't what it seems. This seems to be a ploy of the devil to take our focus off what's really going on. To read your Bible, people. Christians will know what I'm saying. Okay. Interesting. By the way, as we're talking about how the NFL will not, is standing for, they say, well, we can't stop our players from doing this stuff. We just can't do it. Really? Huh. Well, flashback, NFL banned teams from honoring murdered cops and threatened players honoring 9/11. This is the Roger Goodell. Oops, I'm having a little computer issue here. Roger Goodell attacked President Trump for showing a lack of respect for the NFL during the president's recent comments. This comes from the same commissioner who threatened NFL players who wanted to honor both 9/11 victims and 5 police officers who were murdered in Dallas. So, yeah, they have quite a bit of a selective memory there in the NFL. And, again, I've just lost all respect for them, all of it. All respect. Bob doesn't care about the NFL either. Jerry says, Jerry Jones backs down on his word. However, the Cowboys, did stand for the performance of the flag. Kneeling prior to the performance has me puzzled. I ask this question of the players. What contribution have you made or contributed to America other than entertaining on the field? Matthew said, I'm completely done. It's a shame. It was a great ride, but it's over. Midge says, done in my heart, only if my grandsons want to watch. But truthfully, it's not fair to drown the little boy's dreams. Okay. You're all done. Your faults, crybabies. Let's see. NHL starts in 10 days. And do you think they're going to ignore that? I think they'll probably do the same thing, just like baseball's starting to do it. It's kind of disappointing, all these guys. And again, it's not that they're all doing it for different reasons. Some guy's doing it for race. There's another guy just doing it because I hate Trump. There's most guys doing it because they hate Trump, because it's cool. Saw a pretty good Facebook post that I want to share with you. One of those ones where it makes you think. It says, take a knee. Today across America, huge stadiums with thousands of people watch our greatest American song being played, the American anthem, our American anthem. There will be many in fancy uniforms being paid millions of dollars who will kneel down instead of standing up for the song. It would be in my hope in every stadium that this would be read before they play it, by David Woodard. It says, take a knee. Take a little trip to Valley Forge in January if you don't know what that is. Just Google it from the sidelines. Hold a musket ball in your fingers and imagine it piercing your flesh and breaking a bone or two. There won't be a doctor or a trainer to assist you until after the battle. So just wait your turn. Take your cleats and socks off to get a real experience. Then take a knee. Then take one at the beach in Normandy, where man after American man stormed the beach. Even as the one in front of him was shot to pieces, the very sea stained with American blood. The only blockers most had were the dead bodies in front of them, riddled with bullets from enemy fire. Take a knee in the sweat-soaked jungles of Vietnam, from Khe Sanh to Saigon. Anywhere will do. Real Americans died in those jungles. There was no playbook that told them what was next. But they knew what the flag represented. And when they came home, they were protested as well, and spit on for reasons only cowards know. And at this point, I'm going to take a moment and show the flag in my hand on camera, the flag that my father's coffin was draped in when he came home from Vietnam. So yeah, I've got it right here, and I get it. I hope you do too. Take another knee in the blood-drenched sands of Fallujah in 110-degree heat. Wear your Kevlar helmet and battle dress. Your number won't be printed on it unless your number is up. You'll need to stay hydrated, but there won't be anyone to squirt Gatorade in your mouth. You're on your own there. There's a lot of places to take a knee. Real Americans have given their lives all over the world. When you use the banner under which they fought as a source for your displeasure, you dishonor the memories of those who bled for the very freedoms you have. That's what the red stripes mean. It represents the blood of those who spilled a sea of it defending your liberty. While you're on your knee, pray for those who came before you. Not on a manicured lawn, striped and printed, with numbers to announce every inch of ground taken, but on nameless hills and bloodied beaches and sweltering forests and bitter cold mountains, every inch marked by an American life lost serving that flag you protest. No cheerleaders, no announcers, no coaches, no fans. Just American men and women delivering the real fight against those who chose to harm us, blazing a path so you would have the right to take a knee. You haven't had an inkling of what it took to get you there, but there you are. Your real protest, it's duly noted. Not only is it a disgrace to our nation of real heroes, it serves the purpose of pointing to your ingratitude for those who you chose to defend you under that banner that will still wave long after your jersey is issued to another player. If you really feel the need to take a knee, come with me to church on Sunday. We'll both kneel before Almighty God. We'll thank Him for preserving this country as long as He has. We'll beg Him for forgiveness for our ingratitude for all that He has provided us. We'll appeal to Him for understanding the wisdom. We'll pray for our liberty and justice for all, because He is the one who provides those things. And there will be no protest. There will only be gratitude for His provision and a plea for His continued grace and mercy on this land of the free and the home of the brave. And it goes like this. God bless America. Very beautiful poem, written story. True. We need more people that are thinking like that instead of just acting on emotion. We have too many people, just everything is on emotion. No one's using their brain anymore. I want to know what you think right now. I want to know what you feel. I want to know what's on your mind right now. Comment online right here on Facebook. William has shared the video. Have you shared the video today? Have you shared the podcast if you're listening? Please do that right now. You're hearing very few people speaking out against what's going on and thinking, hey, whatever's going on, hey, these guys in the NFL, man, aren't they great? No, they're not. No, they're not. Let me play that clip of President Trump that got them all so ticked off over the weekend. Oh, my goodness, President Trump, what a mean meanie.
Wouldn't you love to see one of these NFL owners, when somebody disrespects our flag, to say, get that son of a bitch off the field right now, out, he's fired. He's fired! Some owner's going to do that. He's going to say, that guy that disrespects our flag, he's fired. And that owner, they don't know it. They don't know it. They're friends of mine, many of them. They don't know it. They'll be the most popular person for a week. I know we have freedoms, and we have freedom of choice and many, many different freedoms. But you know what? It's still totally disrespectful. And you know, when the NFL ratings are down massively, The NFL ratings are down massively. Today, if you hit too hard, right? They hit too hard, 15 yards, throw him out of the game. They had that last week. I watched for a couple of minutes, and two guys just really beautiful tackle. Boom, 15 yards. The referee gets on television. His wife is sitting at home. She's so proud of him. They're ruining the game. But you know what's hurting the game more than that? When people like yourselves turn on television and you see those people taking the knee when they're playing our great national anthem. The only thing you could do better is if you see it, even if it's one player, leave the stadium. I guarantee things will stop. Things will stop. Just pick up and leave. Pick up and leave.
Okay. I don't think I have to worry about that, Mr. President, because I'm not going to be there in the room in the first place, so I don't have to worry about that. You know, it's funny. I remember when liberals, now I'm talking about classical liberals. I'm talking about people, you know, today's liberals are just gone. You know, they're just, how do you defend disrespecting our country? I mean, the one thing that we could always say is we all love America, right? Wasn't that one of the things that we may disagree on how to get there. Democrats may spend too much money. They may think conservatives want too little government. Okay, we could talk about that. But we all loved America. We all loved the flag. We all stood for the national anthem. We all stood for the best of our country. And now half the country doesn't? Because they don't like the president? I promise you, I did not like our last president. I promise you I didn't like Bill Clinton. That's 16 years out of my life. I didn't like Jimmy Carter. But I never once stopped loving America. Not once. Not once. Hell, Bill Clinton's younger brother is one of my best friends. You always want to put politics over this bull crap of talking down our nation. But not the left, not anymore. They used to be okay. Remember Robin Williams? He was no conservative. But back then it was okay to be patriotic and love America.
I'm the one that they're singing about.
Robin Williams is the flag.
I'm the Stars and Stripes forever. Star Spangled Banner. You can call me Old Glory, but let's just keep it simple. Just call me Flag. Oh, say, can you see? Okay. Little flag humor. Well, you probably don't recognize me. You say, who is that, Evel Knievel? No way. Yeah, you see, you can't recognize me because
I'm in my birthday suit, yes.
I'm wearing the original 13 here. Yeah. I remember Miss Betsy sitting there going, oh, this could be the start of something big. Whoa.
Oh, Tom, don't be a pain.
Yes. I was born June 14th, 1777. That makes me a Gemini. Unpredictable, crazy. Yes, I like the outdoors, and I'm the life of any party, whether it be Republican, Democrat, Independent, Socialist, anything libertarian, I'll be there. You know, I'm 204 years old. People say, Flag, how do you stay so young? Is it jogging? No. Is it tennis? No. It's waving. You know, we're talking about billowing, furling, and unfurling. Richard Simmons, eat your heart out. Yeah, but it hasn't always been easy for me, though. I had a tough puberty. Yeah, war, famine, invasion. And 1861, well, I had a little skin problem that broke out into 34 stars. But now, well, little patience, and look what we got now. Look at this. Hold on here. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Everybody's on here. Look at this. Alaska. Hawaii. Yeah, we got your Tennessee. How are you doing today? Here's Vermont. You can't get there from here. Oh, and there's California. For sure, totally. Yes, like I said before, you know, I had a tough time for a while. I've been in a lot of wars. They fired missiles and muskets at me, but, you know, come the dawn's early light, I'm still there. You know what I'm talking about? And, you know, I've been made into everything from designer jeans to T-shirts, and I've even been a cape for Mick Jagger. Well, all right. The rocket's red glare. Well, all right. But people haven't always been respectful to me. Sometimes it's been tough. There have been some people try and spit on me, trample me, burn me. Foreigners and occasionally some Americans too, but I don't let it get me down because I'm not a stay-at-home kind of flag. You know, I've been to Europe. I've been to both North and South Pole. I was at Iwo Jima. Recently, I've even been to the moon. One small step for man, one giant step for mankind. You see me in all sorts of different postures. When I'm like this, that means everything's okay. When I'm upside down, well, put on your Mae West and hit the deck. But when I'm like this, well, that's not my favorite position because, well, that's half-mast. I don't mean to bum you out. I didn't come here to depress you, but I gotta tell you something honestly. I haven't been getting out much lately. I guess it's not very chic to put up the flag anymore, you know. Muffin and I have a flag, but we haven't found it for very long. Hey, but look at it this way. Don't look at it as saluting me. Look at it as saluting yourselves. You know, hey, I'm just a flag, a symbol. You're the people. If I may say so from here, long may you wave.
Very nicely done. Very nicely done, Robin Williams. What a great bit. I haven't seen that one in a long time. And we need more patriotism in our country. Because I believe that there is something dirty is going on, something wrong, something nasty, something evil, something treacherous, something traitorous. Too many people have been taught that the evils of socialism is good, that what's great about America is bad. We had football players in England over the weekend, NFL football players taking a knee during our national anthem, but standing tall and proud during the British national anthem, God Save the Queen. Do they not know that it was the British that did the slave trade, not Americans? Yeah, we weren't even a country back then. I don't know if they knew that or not. It's been kind of a depressing weekend for me. I got a chance to take my daughter to Disneyland, and when we came back from the kennel, our dog Wendy, who we've had for 13, 14 years, something didn't look good. Immediately took her to the vet, and the vet said, yeah, you got to put her down. And I've never had to put a dog to sleep before. And I didn't think it would be as hard as it was. And so that, and then the trashing of my country on the same weekend has just been disgusting to me. Bobby says, boycott the NFL November 12th in honor of Veterans Day. Pamela says, if you think socialism is a good thing, you should probably educate yourself. NFL is trying to use solidarity protests for things we believe. They're in a no-win situation. Yeah, you know, I'm a talk show host, and when I worked at when I worked for companies, I could speak my mind because I'm a talk show host, but I wasn't able to go out there and protest against stuff that the company was against. You don't get to protest at work, for example. Why does the NFL? Kathy says, if you go back to 2016, that's when Colin Kaepernick decided to turn to Islam as his religion. Obama was still president. All of a sudden, let's protest all the oppression in the country? Didn't seem to be an issue before then, so why now? Interesting. Good point, Kathy. Mary says, I'm done with anyone that does not respect our flag and anthem. Go ahead, leave our country. Thank you, Mary. Mo says, I have tears in my eyes. Beautiful. Talking about Robin Williams. Darren says, how does Trump have so much power to make people hate their country? People I used to love and respect have gone crazy. Defend millionaire football players who want to disrespect our flag and make fun of one veteran who plays and stood? It is unbelievable. It is. Michael says, as a veteran, I chose to stop watching the NFL after the first knee was taken and nothing was done about it. But players were threatened with fines for wanting to wear cleats with our flag printed on them. I have hunting season to keep me entertained and watch a real show in real time. The best part is being able to connect with nature again and get closer to earth and God. Also, I get to reflect on life, what I can do to make mine and everyone else's lives better. How can I impact better? Good. Vicky says, wait, let's bring our military home who stands up for us and send the NFL over there in their place to see if they can get on their knees then. Yeah, because they'll be praying to come back. Josh thinks NFL means not for long. I want to play one more. Linda says, Rusty, can you turn up your volume? Mine's turned all the way up and I can barely hear you. Okay, let me try. I'll go a little bit louder there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How's that, Linda? Is that better? Sorry. Janet says, false dichotomies, people. I'm an American, proud and true, one nation under God. Choose to stand strong does not mean I don't care, racist, or whatever other stuff you want to sling. I'm loyal. Alicia says, sorry about your loss. Thank you. My old friend JD's here. I don't care about politics, but I have to say you're one handsome fella. Thank you, JD. JB. Thank you, JB. I used to work with JB in Dallas years ago, back when we were just baby DJs. JB's a big advertising exec now in Austin, Texas. We need to go and get some barbecue, JB. Okay, Jamie says the sound's better. Thank you. Volume's much better. Martin, thank you, guys. I appreciate it. I apologize if it was a little low. Sorry about that. I want to end with a classic. We'll get off politics. We'll get off the NFL. The one thing we should all be able to agree with is a love of country. And there's a very classic bit that Red Skelton did years and years ago. A lot of millennials probably have never seen this before. It's Red Skelton's Pledge of Allegiance. And what does it mean? Here it is on the Rusty Humphries Rebellion.
I remember a teacher that I had. Now, I went through the 7th grade. I went to the 7th grade. And I left home when I was 10 years old because I was hungry. And I used to, this is true. I work in the summer and I go to school in the winter. But I had this one teacher. He was the principal of the Harrison School in Vincennes, Indiana. To me, this was the greatest teacher, a real sage of my time, anyhow. He had such wisdom. And we were all reciting the Pledge of Allegiance one day. And he walked over, this little old teacher, Mr. Laswell was his name. Mr. Laswell, and he says, I've been listening to you boys and girls recite the Pledge of Allegiance all semester, and it seems as though it's becoming monotonous to you. If I may I recite it and try to explain to you the meaning of each word. I, me, an individual, a committee of one, pledge. Dedicate all of my worldly goods to give without self-pity. Allegiance, my love and my devotion to the flag, our standard, Old Glory, a symbol of freedom. Wherever she waves, there's respect, because your loyalty has given her a dignity that shouts, freedom is everybody's job. United. That means that we have all come together. States, individual communities that have united into 48 great states. 48 individual communities with pride and dignity and purpose. All divided with imaginary boundaries, yet united to a common purpose. And that's love for country. And to the republic, a state in which sovereign power is invested in representatives chosen by the people to govern. And government is the people. And it's from the people to the leaders, not from the leaders to the people, for which it stands. One nation, meaning so blessed by God, indivisible, incapable of being divided, with liberty, which is freedom, the right of power to live one's own life without threats, fear, or some sort of retaliation. And justice, the principle or qualities of dealing fairly with others. For all, which means, boys and girls, it's as much your country as it is mine. And now, boys and girls, let me hear you recite the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Since I was a small boy, 2 states have been added to our country, and 2 words have been added to the Pledge of Allegiance: under God. Wouldn't it be a pity if someone said that is a prayer and that would be eliminated from schools too?
What a beautiful poem. Very well done. An all-time classic, Red Skelton. And, it's a shame we just don't have people talking like that anymore. I mean, it should be Colin Kaepernick standing up and reciting Pledge of Allegiance and talking about how great America is and what America has done for the world. That's what our athletes should be doing. That's what it should be about. Again, the one that we don't have to be Democrats or Republicans. We don't have to agree with the same thing. Some people might like Obamacare. Some people might not. Some people might think Democrats spend too much money. Republicans don't spend enough. Okay, I'm with you. That's fine. We can have those disagreements. But I don't ever remember a time, ever, that we didn't all love America. What the hell's happened? What the hell has happened? Will you do me a favor, my friend, please? We've got some great sponsors. Will you please give my sponsors your business? Wax RX. If you have wax in your ears like I get a couple times a year, have this on hand. It is the same system bought by doctors and clinics. You can clean out your ears, and it doesn't cost about a fraction of what you could pay at the doctors, and it really works. That's called Wax RX. Go to waxrx.com. If you've got arthritis pain or back pain, or Australian Dream Arthritis Pain Relief Cream and Back Pain Relief Cream is incredible. It's real medicine. Rub it on where it hurts, and guess what? It goes away. That pain does. Doesn't smell, doesn't burn, it's not greasy. And best of all, it works. And take my word for it. And if it doesn't work for you, guess what? All you have to do is use that entire jar and return it, and you get your money back. It's that simple. So go get your incredible Australian Dream Arthritis Pain Relief Cream. Again, available at Walmart, Walgreens, and any great retailer. Today's program is brought to you by DerMend, the incredible anti-aging, anti-itch cream, moisturizing anti-itch lotion for seasoned citizens. Specially formulated for itchy, mature skin with moisturizers, skin conditioning agents, and Promoxine HCI relieves that itch and irritation. Find out more at DerMend.com. Even better, though, just go to your nearest Walmart, Walgreens, or any great retailer, and they will take care of you. That's it. We're here. Usually Monday through Friday, 9 p.m. in the East, 6 p.m. in the West. Tomorrow we'll see. Never know. You know, it gets to the point where it's like, you know what? If I got nothing to talk about, why would I waste my time or yours? Don't forget the great podcast is out there, too. The Rusty Humphries Rebellion, iTunes, Stitcher. And another great podcast, Blunt Force Truth, hosted by Chuck Woolery and Mark Young. Also available iTunes, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, any place you get great podcasts. That's it. May God bless you. Oh, did you share the video? Give me a bunch of thumbs ups right now. Thumbs ups and hearts. Thumbs up, hearts, thumbs up, hearts. Do them right now. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Give me a bunch of them right now. See you tomorrow here on the Rusty Humphries Rebellion.